What's up, everybody? I'm Dominique.
And I am Brandy, and we are your host of Hey Fave, a weekly podcast where two best friends get together and talk about everything and nothing at the same time. What is going on, everyone? What's going on, Fave?
Hello, you guys. All is well. How are you?
I was like, what is happening? Y'all, just excuse me. I am a little stuffy, a little under the weather. No COVID, but I am under the weather. So if you hear me all in my nose, just ignore or try to anyway. I just wanted to let y'all know. But anywho, hope y'all are good. Hope y'all are not sick and not under the weather and feeling well.
Where does
Pray
that
for
come
me.
from?
I don't
Why do
know.
people say under the weather?
I don't know. That's a good question. We should look it up
I am doing
after.
that now. Oh,
You're doing it now. Yeah,
like
under the weather.
feeling, well, duh, I know what it means, but where did it come from?
Lord Jesus.
I don't know.
Under the
I have an
weather.
aunt that sometimes says underneath the weather.
Underneath the weather. I am underneath the weather. Lord
Mm.
Jesus. Under the
Um,
weather. What we got going on today?
well, okay, so I follow Keith Lee because I was definitely
Mm-hmm.
about to put an F at the end of his name. Keith Lee. Um, a little more than you do, right? You don't really follow him.
I watched some of his
Not
stuff.
like that.
But
Okay,
yeah, not yeah.
but I think even people that don't follow him, if they're on social media, they've probably heard his name come up
Mm-hmm.
lately.
Yep.
He's got the people in Atlanta in their feelings, or some of the people. We'll just say some of the people. We're not
Yeah.
gonna generalize. Um, yeah. So if you don't know, Keith Lee is like a huge TikToker, like 10 million on TikTok. He does
Mm-hmm.
food reviews and stuff. He'll go try food. We mentioned him before.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, he tries food, he gives his honest opinion, but he's always super nice about it, whether he likes it or not.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, he and his family they're calling it a food tour. So they're
Mm-hmm.
going to different, pretty much what I want to do.
Yep.
Uh,
Go ahead. Let's go ahead and get that.
um, they're just going to different states and trying different restaurants, and of course,
Sounds
because
fun.
yeah, like and of course he's taking like suggestions
Mm-hmm.
from viewers and stuff, and then probably also just reviewing what's popular as well. But yeah, so he's done LA. I think he did Chicago.
Okay.
He might have done one other place, and he lives in Vegas, so he does Vegas restaurants all the time.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so he was recently in Atlanta, and his experience in Atlanta was not as smooth as he has been having. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so he's very high anxiety as well. So he likes to go he wherever he is, even at home. He likes to call in the order
Mm-hmm.
online. A lot of times because he's so popular now and he doesn't want like the restaurants to treat him different, he'll have a family member or his wife call in the order if they have to call
Mm-hmm.
it in. And I think
Okay.
most times they do call ins because he wants to know about the customer service over the phone.
Oh,
So most
okay.
yeah, so most of the time they do call-ins or maybe they'll order online. But the thing is he gets it to go. He has somebody order it for him. He'll go pick it up a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
But he try, so people don't be like, "Oh, we got an order for Keith Lee," and they try to do
Yeah.
right if they
Right.
wouldn't normally do right.
Which is stupid.
Um yeah. And that's his main thing. He's like, "Treat me like a regular person. Treat me how you going to treat all the other people after me." Um so he was in Atlanta and he ran into a lot of issues with that, with the whole calling in. A lot of restaurants don't allow the call aheads or the call in or the takeout. Some restaurants didn't allow takeouts at all on weekends. Um yeah, so all he did, he talked about his experience was he ran into that a lot, which was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he wanted to be seated, like one time it was gonna be about an hour and a half of wait. That's what they told his wife and his family.
Mhm.
Then he goes in, he introduces himself, and he's like, "Oh, we were gonna try to since y'all don't do takeout, we were gonna go ahead and sit down." And he was like, "Oh, we can have a table for you in 5 minutes." And he's like, "But wait, you just told them an hour and a half, you know."
Yeah.
Um, so stuff like that. So there was a lot of restaurants he wanted to try. He ended up did not trying because he couldn't place a to go order or the wait was too long. So some places in Atlanta are feeling a little exposed. Um, some people was like, "Finally, thank you for exposing these restaurants in Atlanta."
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, some were like, "Well, he just went to all the tourist locations anyway. People that live here know not to go to those places." But
What? That doesn't make sense.
so, like, why would there be certain places we know not to go there? It shouldn't be that way. I mean, unless it's like a safety sitch or it's not
Yeah,
good.
that's the only reason why it should be if it's like safety reasons, but these are from what I understand uh like big restaurants that everybody talk about or whatever.
Yeah.
To me,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you are a restaurant, especially in Atlanta, because a lot of celebrities, famous people stay in Atlanta. Excuse me, y'all. Stay in Atlanta, and to me, restaurants there should already have like the best customer service because you have celebrities and famous people coming in. And
Yeah.
and then on the other hand, these celebrities aren't coming here all the time on to that I think of. It's the normal people that are coming into these restaurants on the daily. So why
Right.
would you treat us differently from a celebrity that may come in? Like
That's what
we
I
are
was about
all
to
the
say.
same. They just got a little bit more money and a lot more people know who they are. But I agree with him. I did hear that like when they did do his family like that they did leave.
Hmm.
Um but regardless of if you're a big well known restaurant or not, your customer service should be good overall. Period.
Yeah,
Period.
I agree.
So, um,
Um,
yeah, people are
so
stupid.
yeah, like I think the people that are upset that he's exposing these restaurants, I'm like, why? Because people need to know what they're getting themselves into.
They would
Um,
want to know. They would want
yeah,
to know
like
if a restaurant got roaches and stuff. They would want to know.
absolutely. And
So
I
why not the
saw,
customer service? But you
yeah,
know,
somebody else posted a video of a popular restaurant in Atlanta. They were like, look at this. They got food out by the trash cans,
that
the
is
rat
horrible.
and whatnot. And then somebody was able to clearly say, they were like, "Is this such and such in Atlanta?" And they were like, "Yes." And I was like, "Ooh,"
That's
but
crazy.
but they were just mad. They were mad at Keith because he said they weren't nice or they couldn't even give him food. Um, but so one of the restaurants that he went to and ended up not eating at was OLG Candy's restaurant.
Uh huh. Yeah.
That's the one that told him it was gonna be an hour and a half wait, and then told him,
And then changed it
"No,
up.
we can seat you in 5 minutes." She responded. It was, it wasn't like attitude like that other restaurant. We'll talk about Kenny first.
Yeah.
She was pretty much saying, yeah, they don't take. She explained why they don't do the takeouts on weekends. She was like, she don't want to. They already be crowded, and they don't want to overwork the staff or take away the attention from those dining in. And
Get
then
some
she
more
was like,
staff. Maybe out now. I don't know the restaurant business like that.
yeah,
But if you don't have enough people serving or doing, I guess handling all the restaurant
I don't know.
positions, then why you would need more people, right? So it wouldn't be like that.
Yeah,
Or
to take the
or
load off.
yeah, or if in my mind, see, I think when I think of putting the business, I'm sorry. Go ahead with your story. Hmm.
Oh, and then just the other part of that. So, like, that was the main thing for the takeouts. They be packed on weekends. People do be coming in. They want it. they don't want to overwhelm the staff trying to cater to in dining in and takeout orders. They rather it be all quality, all well for dine in than trying to serve both and making the dine in people wait longer. But like you were saying, the solution, I mean, of course, we don't know how the business model is set up. An easy solution would be to, hey, hire more people. Like Chipotle has a dedicated section that works on the online orders, and then you got the regular people that works for the walk-ins. Um,
I guess that's what I was gonna say. Like in my mind, if I am planning to have a restaurant business, and it's in Atlanta, and we know, I didn't know, but we know, or they know that, Atlanta doesn't do takeout orders on the weekend, or whenever. Well, we gonna be that restaurant to do takeout, and we're gonna separate it. We're gonna have this part of the restaurant doing out online orders or whatever, or pickup order or weekend, whatever, and the rest of the restaurant will serve people who come in and eat.
yeah,
But and see, that's why I was like, I think like future. I don't think like, oh, what can we do right now? I try to get everything in. Um, so that
yeah,
would have definitely been thought about in, yeah.
and yeah,
I
and
just I don't.
then her answer to the difference of seating, she was like, "Yeah, celebrities do come in, and we do try to make sure they get seated." That's pretty much what she was saying. I don't know if she clearly said, "Yeah, we'll always make sure a celebrity has a seat over anybody," but that's pretty much pretty much what she was saying. So that was the answer to why he would have been able to sit down, and then regular person would have had to wait an hour and a half.
So then my thing is, and like I said earlier, what if
Hmm.
all the regular people stop coming to your restaurant? I guess that's what's happening right now, which is why everybody's mad. What if all the regular people stop coming to your restaurant and you just wait for these celebrities to come in? Then what? Because,
I
like I
agree.
said, they're not always coming there on a daily basis. It's us regular people who, and that's fine that you wanna whatever, but let's treat everybody the same. If it's
Yeah.
an hour for us to wait, it should be an hour for them to wait. Same thing. Like, no, no, no. We the one keeping y'all pockets full, okay? The regular people. There's a lot that I can say about this celebrity. I don't know if it's like a I don't I don't know if I guess celebrities some realize or keep in their mind like us regular people are the ones that's buying your stuff, that
Hmm.
is coming to your restaurants, that is going to your concerts, and the fact that when we see y'all out and now mind you, I understand that some people may be with families or everything, and some celebrities are respectful and like, hey, not right now, I'm with my family or whatever. But I've seen people. What is this page that I follow on Instagram where they take like little tours, little Hollywood tours, and they always see celebrities out, and people aren't running bum rushing, they're on the tour bus, so, hi, we love your movies, what I and these celebrities is just like, no, don't want to talk to you, or like they act like they don't have the time to wave, like you can't
Hmm.
wave, you can't like, hello, thank you guys for your support, and go on about your business. Like it's like you've become a certain status or whatever, and it's like us regular people down here that's supporting you, that's putting money in your pocket, that's giving you these houses, that's giving you these cars and all of the things. It's like, yeah, we don't touch me. No, I can't do an autograph. No, I don't want to take a picture with you. No, I don't want to speak to you. No, I'm gonna treat you like crap. Like, I don't know. It bothers me because lately I've been seeing a lot of videos where celebrities have been disrespectful to the regular people.
Mm.
And yeah, so yeah, everybody just, you treat everybody the same. Like, Because once we stop buying and purchasing and all that, then what? We stop supporting. But I mean,
True.
hey,
But so if you were popular, let's say this is a couple years from now, we're popular for the podcast, you're popular for photography.
uh huh.
Wh- If somebody is gonna let you bypass the line, are you turning it down or are you taking that seat?
I am definitely gonna bypass because you're gonna treat me like you're gonna treat everybody like you're treating me, or opposite, whatever, vice versa. Just because of my status, I don't want you to do something crazy or act different towards somebody else just because I may be well known. No,
So
no,
you're not gonna bypass the line. You're gonna be like, no, I'm gonna wait.
yeah,
You
I
don't want
wait.
no special treatment for being well known or
No,
nothing.
don't get if you're gonna make somebody else feel bad or make them wait because I'm here or whatever. I don't want that. No. No, because I mess around like, oh, okay, y'all come in with me. Like I I don't know. I just don't like that. I don't like it. No matter how big you make it. Like treat everybody the same. That's how I feel. Give everybody the same respect. Give everybody the same courtesy, the same customer service, and don't just act different because that's fake. That's fake. You gonna treat? Oh, now we have a seat. No, that's okay. I'm gonna go to another restaurant.
In that
Just like he
aspect,
did.
yes.
Hmm.
In that in that aspect, yes, it's fake. But how is that any different? Or okay, let's say everybody waits the same, but like they upgrade you because of who you are. They bring you out something for free. Like how is that any different? Or like you getting a VIP sitch, like just because of who you are.
Other people be in VIP because they pay for it, but if I'm in the VIP line and there's people in front of me, then no, let them go.
No,
They've
so
been
yeah,
standing here.
ignore the waiting in line part. Now you're in. But they want to
Uh,
like upgrade whatever you're already getting, or like you're getting special perks because of who you are. You would always turn them down.
I guess I'm different. I don't know. I guess I'm different because I'm just like, no,
That's
let me sit where I've paid for. I don't have to go and be on private somewhere. You know, I I don't know.
you're on a flight. You trying to go somewhere. This ain't even what we supposed to be talking about. But now I
Go.
yes.
Well, shoot.
You on a flight about to go somewhere, and this is
Hmm.
regular people get this treatment 'cause they have certain Delta points. Matter of fact, how was that? Well, they earn the points for traveling. But let's say you don't even have the points. You are in a regular seat, but somebody recognizes you and like, hey, we have a seat in first class. Do
No,
you want to come sit up here? You're not
no,
gonna go take that seat.
no. Absolutely not. If I ain't pay for that first class, I'm not gonna sit in that first class. No, that's not fair. That's not fair. Y'all ain't
But
gonna
it's
tell no regular
open.
person. I don't give. They give it to a regular person. No, no, because y'all not gonna. No, no, unless it's like a mom and a kid that maybe need a space. Like I've heard somebody done that before, but no, I paid for the regular class. Let me sit back here in this regular class. I understand you want to move me to first. No, no. If I wanted to sit in first class, I would have paid for first class.
Okay.
That's
Not
just
the
me.
best examples, but
But I mean, I understand what you're saying. I guess
so like
I'm
you're
just
never
different.
you would never take any perk or any special anything just because of who you are. If someone's offering it.
If look, if it is
That's
not
like somebody sending you something for free. Okay, you blow up for photography. Somebody wants to send you a piece of equipment just to try it out just because of your platform.
so I to me, I guess that is different when
Because everybody's not getting
somebody is freely sending you stuff. But if me being in the room is putting somebody else on the back burner or pushing them to the side disrespectfully, then no, I don't want that.
Got it. What if
No,
they can do it discreetly? They bring you around
nope,
back. People don't even know you got in ahead of them.
nope. No, 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 no. And this is and like I said, it's if you are being disrespectful or you've told somebody like the situation that he was in where they told his
Hmm.
wife no, or it's gonna be an hour, and then
Yeah.
I come in, oh, 5 minutes, or oh no, we got a table right here. No, no, you
Now
don't.
that
No,
I
you
agree
don't.
with. I
If it's
agree.
if it's stuff like that, I don't want it. I don't want it. No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Treat everybody the
Yeah,
same.
so that's
Be
why I'm
fair.
like that I agree with. I'm just talking now. I'm just talking about perks in general.
Now,
Just
you
because
know,
of who you
perks.
are. Are you gonna never accept anything? Just
No, I will accept perks and stuff, but like I said, if it's being disrespectful to somebody else because I'm in the room, no.
oh no, yeah, no, I never said that.
I know.
I
I know. I just want to clear that, you know. Yeah, if you want to send me a gift I like gifts,
cause like
That's my love language.
how was that any different from being invited to an exclusive event? Everybody ain't invited, so because everybody ain't invited, you not gonna go?
No, see,
Like,
that's
That
different though.
that's what I was saying though. I'm like, they
Oh,
want to upgrade you, they want to send you stuff, they want to invite you, they want to give you a little extra. I never said they were disrespecting anybody. That's why I said get
oh,
past the waiting in line. I said everybody done
okay.
waited equally and they done sat down, but they want to slide you an extra piece of cake. They want to slide you a
Oh, that's
something.
fine.
Oh,
That's fine. I'm sorry. I just,
that's why I said
that's fine.
get past the waiting. We've all waited and gotten in. Now they trying to hook you up a little because they recognize you. I'm like, so you're not gonna
I
take this.
I guess.
Lord. I don't
I'm like,
even
well, give the whole restaurant some too.
okay. Well, all right.
I'm a giver. Get the whole rest of chocolate cake on me. Whole restaurant.
And you're paying for it and they aren't.
Yeah, that's
Your stuff
fine.
is still free.
That's fine. Let me be a blessing to other people.
All right. Lord.
Oh Lord. Anywho, Jesus.
So Keith Lee went and did what he did. He tried some. He may have liked he did end up liking some places. One of the restaurants that he went and critiqued, they wouldn't let him place the order. They said they were closed early. That he ran into the hours weren't the same or whatever. So he
Okay.
shows up. The doors are wide open. People are in there, but they told him they were closed for cleaning.
Mm,
So he was like, okay, cool. He let the people know that because he did a video for like all the places.
mm-hmm.
And so then that restaurant decided to respond in a petty way. And they did a video and they were like, do you know who Keith Lee is? And they were like, who? No, never heard of him, pretty much. Like that was their response.
I wonder
And
what their restaurant like. I wonder if their attendance changed since then.
good question. Because that was
Like, I
dumb.
wonder if they're facing backlash now. Like, I wonder if people have stopped coming to their restaurant since
I
that.
wonder. That is a very good question. Because people were in the comments checking in. They were like, that's not the move. They were like, that's how you decide to respond. It was like, why you got to be petty. But, a lot of people get outraged and then they never change their behavior. They still decide, well, I'm still going to go though. You know? So, yeah, that's a good
Mm,
question. Because it was super petty. It was like they were dressed up in like fancy stuff and they were like, Keith Lee said something about us and they were like, have you heard of him? Keith Lee? No, I don't know him. And like that was the whole video. I was like, that's dumb. Um,
like
but yeah,
when y'all should be having some training classes for customer service, y'all took y'all time out to do a petty video. I hope y'all see this. Y'all took y'all time out to do a petty video instead of taking, shutting down y'all spot for a little bit, couple hours, and train y'all people, and y'all be in that class too.
I don't even know if customer service was their issue. Like they just told him they were closed. So yeah,
Respect. Update
I
your
don't,
website stuff.
yeah, because
Get something.
I
Hire
heard that,
somebody.
yeah,
That's what you could have took your time on. You could have put your time in calling somebody to update y'all website and y'all social media so everything will match
yeah.
instead of doing a
Good,
petty video. that y'all look
Google,
stupid in.
they did. Google said they were open, but then he tried to order on DoorDash and it said they were closed. And then he went over there and the doors were open. People were inside, but they verbally also said they were closed. But he said he saw people getting food, so he didn't know if like those were just orders from earlier or what. Um Oh, because matter of fact, yes. So then they figured out who he was and they were gonna try to make him some food. They were like, "Oh, well, we can try to," and he's like, "No, y'all said y'all closed. Y'all closed. You don't gotta make me no food."
Right.
Um,
That's how I feel. I'm with
but yeah,
him.
that yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'll just
Isn't
vote
he
for
a
me with
fighter?
something. He
Isn't
is.
he? Yeah,
Oh,
y'all
okay,
fooling
okay.
with
See. So
him.
so somebody brought that up. They were like, he seems super nice. Keith Lee seems like a such a humble, personable, and giving person. I guess my only question is, what background does he have in culinary to make him to make to make such an impact as a food critic? Do you have to be in a culinary background to be one? I thought he was a previous MMA fighter, and the answer to that is yes. That Joker got paid to fight and won some. So, yeah,
You really made that statement, whoever that was? He eat food. Why can't he have a say so? All of us eat food. If something is disgusting, we're gonna say that
yeah.
something is disgusting. If y'all go to Thanksgiving in the next couple weeks and somebody cooking something and it's disgusting, I'm sure you're gonna tell your family members. Does that mean that you have to have a degree in culinary to know that the food is disgusting?
No, I think
Do you have to be a
I
chef?
I rather hear it from a regular person that goes to. That's just like reading a regular person's review on Google or Yelp or whatever the people read. It's the same thing. He just has 10 million people listening to him. That's literally all. I do reviews. I don't have 10 million people listening to me. A lot of people, the dude was it Mr. Chime Time, like he's not the only one. Like regular people want to hear what regular people think because like famous people could be lying because they could be getting a kickback, not saying they are, or it could be a brand
Probably.
deal, or a chef could they might be too technical. We just want to know what regular people out there eating, what's good, where can I go when I need this, what's a good place for this. And yeah, so like yeah, when you saying these people got all this backlash and smart stuff to say, I don't think they know that he he can also fight.
He is a straight up MMA fighter, and y'all out here fooling with him.
As a matter of
And
fact,
all
he
he
made a
doing is being nice and
yeah.
it just not even being mean. I've seen a couple of his videos, not even being mean, not
uh,
even like
He always tells the people don't go bashing this restaurant just because I didn't get to try it or just because I didn't have a good experience. Like he says it over and over. He's like, "This is my opinion. If you haven't tried it, don't go leaving no bad reviews. None of that." But like, I think he was getting like death threats and stuff. And that's when I'm like, and so he did a video. He was like, "This is where I draw the line." He was like, "Now I'm getting threats from my family just because I had shared my opinion." And I'm like, y'all don't want to hey, now he got paid to punch people in the face. Y'all better
you think
chill
he
out,
ain't gonna punch you in your face?
especially
You
once you
know
start for his family, like, cause that's his family. Like he don't go
that ain't
nowhere
even
without his
punches to the
family.
face. That's a
His,
couple shots.
his family is super important to him, and he's like, I can take whatever you have to say about me, but leave my family out of it. And I'm like, y'all want to come for this dude's family when he got paid to hit people?
And instead of just taking his criticism or what he said about you and just okay, you know what, let's do this better, we could do this better, talk to your people. And today's people, like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, half of
It's
y'all,
bland,
like, it's really annoying. Everybody real in their
sensitive.
feelings, sensitive. Y'all are so freaking sensitive. Like, I can't even
They can do
take
no
it.
wrong. So it's like soon as you come for them, it's like, "And how dare you? Because I'm perfect. I'm doing everything right. How dare you come for
Clearly
me?"
you're not, because your food is disgusting, your customer service is not right. So take what people are saying. If take what people are saying
It's
and improve it. And then invite them back. Hey, so we made these improvements. We would like to invite you back and let us know how we did.
yeah. And so
Like,
that's what Candy said. Candy was like, "We hope you'll be able to come back and actually eat with us one day."
what happened to the business? What happened
Yeah.
to the business mind? Everybody out here want to be petty. Everybody want this episode
Or
is irritating me.
I
This
see.
topic, not this episode. The topic
Um,
we haven't even got
we
to.
haven't even got to the real point. We were just using him as a segue. But
That whole
I mean,
situation is stupid.
it's wild. Dang it, I was gonna say something. But like, yeah, what you were saying, I think, but so also because people know of like the Keith Lee effect. So pretty much what happens again, if you're not a follower, you don't know. He does usually goes and tries these like struggling businesses or small businesses. He goes and pay. He always goes and pays for his own food. He always says he's not gonna take your money unless you're a big business and you have a marketing budget. Everybody else, he's going and spending his money. He's usually tipping
Hmm.
if the customer service was super good and all of that. And so usually what happens, he tries the food. If he says it's good, if this business was struggling, 9 times out of 10, they are doing super well within
And
the
that's
week.
so good.
Like he's had, I think first one that got super popular, it was a pizza place, and like this dude was like close to closing. Like they was struggling. The next day or within 2 days after Keith's review, the line was wrapped around the building. And dude had to close because they ran out of stuff. Like that's
Mm,
how.
mm, mm.
And like he ended up having to hire more people, so more people got jobs. Like he's like I've never
Look,
had
look at
this.
look at there. A small business. They took that. Was
Yeah,
like, okay, let me
I
improve. Let me add some more people.
But yeah. So because Keith said it was good, a ton of people went and tried it. He figured out he was running out of stuff, and they were fine before, like with the staff. But he saw the new rush of people coming, so he hired more people to accommodate the increase. So yeah,
That's
like you said,
good.
hire more.
Congratulations,
Um,
y'all.
so that's the type of thing that happened. Keith tries a restaurant 9 times out of 10, it's wrapped around the building, super long wait, or they're selling out
That's
after that.
awesome.
Um,
I like that.
so and that's why people once they that's why he tries to stay anonymous until he gets his food because people he doesn't want people because people know that, oh, let's give him the best food so he can say our food is good. Um, and I guess that's what he was running into. Like he's like, no, treat me like he was about to treat everybody else, which I understand and I get. Because also, if you're not about to do the same thing for regular people after I leave, don't have me put my stamp on it. Now these people flooding your spot. Now you making money, but people are not getting the same experience I had.
Absolutely.
There's another reviewer I watched, and she has the same. Her name Kay Hood, and she's in Atlanta, and she pretty much say this. She says it in her review. She like, now don't y'all give me no nothing special, and then my followers come and y'all don't cook the same. Like,
Right. Don't do
um,
that. Give us the
yeah,
same thing. Yeah, so I heard for people who watch football, Ocho Cinco's
yes,
response to him
I
to
didn't.
the whole
I did
situation.
read it a second ago.
He was on the interview. I think it was with Shannon Sharp,
Yes,
ESPN.
with
And yeah, did I say it wrong?
ESPN
Shannon
analyst. Okay,
analyst. Yes,
okay.
having an interview and they was talking about the situation. And Ocho Cinco said that he is hurting black businesses because he's doing this. That he
He
should
does.
go to all other restaurants, and I'm guessing he has not watched his videos because he goes to everybody's restaurant. But he was saying, don't do that because you're hurting black businesses. No, they're hurting themselves.
Okay,
They're hurting
yes,
themselves. He is not hurting them because if they had it together from the get go, there wouldn't have been no complaints.
very
There
true.
wouldn't have been no negative criticism or whatever the case.
You right.
You'd be just fine. And your lines would be wrapped around the building. But
You're right.
yeah, so I'm guessing he has not watched any of his videos. I think Shannon said that because he
Okay.
does review a whole bunch
Everybody.
of people restaurant, not just black people, but
Yeah,
everybody's restaurant. And of course, Atlanta is mostly black businesses there.
that's what I was
Now,
going to say.
luckily, I have not had an issue and and I don't also go to these big celebrity restaurants either when going down
Mm-hmm.
there. But the restaurants that I have been to, I have not experienced that. The food is good, the customer service is good, and I have not had an issue. But
Good.
I'm also not going to no celebrity restaurant.
And he wasn't trying all celebrity restaurant. I think the
Yeah,
main
I
one
know.
was Candy's, but and that's what's funny about the Candy sit because somebody from Candy's restaurant was like messaging him, asking him to come, and then he gets there and he can't order takeout, and it's too long of a wait to sit down. Um,
Mm-mm-mm.
but yeah, so on that, so I did not see Ocho's message to him.
Ocho
I just
Cinco.
heard, yeah, I didn't see any of that. Apparently, Keith responded to him, and then I heard on a podcast today, Ocho Cinco responded to Keith Lee's response. He was talking to his daughter or something. He was like, "Keith read me. He read me real good."
Oh
And
my gosh.
it's like him and his daughter was talking about that. She was like, "Yeah, he ate you up," and it's like they were laughing about it. But I think Ocho ends up apologizing to Keith at some point in that. That's what
Well,
I saw.
thank
Yeah.
you
So
because
I didn't watch. I didn't. Yeah. So I just heard the clip of them laughing about it and him acknowledging Keith got him, but I didn't hear the whole clip. But the headline when I was prepping for this episode, it said Ocho Cinco apologized for his words.
well, that's
So
good because I was actually shocked. Ocho Cinco was saying because he's a cool dude too. So
yeah,
I was really confused. I was like, Ocho, why is he
yeah.
okay?
I mean, of course, it looks like all black because, like you were saying, Atlanta is full of black businesses. So if that's what he was trying, that was just his experience with black businesses.
Y'all get it
Um,
together.
But that brings us to our actual the main topic of today. Um like do so we always have this conversation about black businesses this, black businesses that. Like,
Hmm.
are we holding black businesses to a higher standard, or do people just have more run-ins with black businesses, or like what's the thing? Like, do they be cutting up, or do they when I know we know they all, because you can't generalize one group of
Yeah,
any.
yeah.
Um,
I
okay,
just
so first question to clarify, or to yes. Are we holding black businesses to a higher standard than other businesses?
I don't think so. I think we
Okay.
hold them to the same standard as all other businesses do right, like everybody else.
So they just not
Now,
meeting it.
us black people, like, we're hoping that black businesses are like top tier or whatever.
Mhm.
But most of the time, it's not like that. I've seen so many people complaining about black businesses. It's just really sad, and it's not all of us.
Yeah.
Um, but especially like hairstylists lately, like
Mm.
people not showing up, people, making people wait for hours. When did y'all go into this? We're not gonna wash your hair. I, when I was coming up, when I went to the salon, that was like an automatic thing. She was not doing my hair without washing it, conditioning, a deep whatever condition, blow dry, whatever, and then style. It was not, oh, I have to wash my hair before. Like, when?
You gotta come. You gotta come washed and blow dry it now.
Yeah, like, what if I don't know how to do my hair? Like, what if I don't know how to do that? Like,
Very good question.
when did y'all stop washing
Yeah,
people
and
hair?
they charge more. They
And
charge
y'all
more
charge
and do
more.
less. Some even want you to come for the wigs installs or the weaves. Some of them even want you to come braid it down already. Um,
That
I
was
don't have
not.
any experience with any of this. I've never had a wig or a weave. I had clip-ins for a wedding. That was it. Other than
I
that,
have, and I am grateful that I had the people that I had when I was getting my hair done coming up, you know. Of course, I have locks now, and even now, my hairstylist washes my hair. Like that is not
Mine still does
separate
too. Yeah.
from. So I don't know what is happening
Yeah.
and why that's happening. But yeah,
There are still some that wash hair. Just we not, of
there
course, like
are. We know y'all out there.
mine still does. Even I was just going to get my ends trimmed. She washed, blow dried, and trimmed me. Had me out of there in 30 minutes. Praise the
Like, what
Lord.
if they ain't wash it right? Like, what if
So
they got
that's
like
what this girl I went to school with. She does hair also, and she made a post about that. She was like, "These new hairstylists, I don't know what they got going on." She was like, "I'm not putting my hands in your head without washing it first, because I don't know if you can wash your own head." So I'm
that's what
like,
I'm saying.
yeah. So yeah,
Yeah, but
I,
the people are running into issues with black businesses. So whether it's customer service or services are not included or people not showing up and that's not it's not just black businesses.
I
This
think
is
that's my
everybody business,
question.
but because we are talking about black businesses right now, yeah. But I am sure that there it's just not black businesses. But I think because you know what I changed my answer. I think that I think we
Mhm.
do put our businesses on a higher standard, and we want.
Like
I think we do because when we mess up,
we're disappointed more because we're expecting more.
yeah,
But why are we expecting more?
I don't know.
Is it because of the whole you got to work 10 times harder just to be on the same level? Is it that
Probably,
mindset? So we
probably that
don't
mindset.
we want them, we want our
Black
business,
excellence. It should always be black
but
excellence.
it should be excellent anyway. Like you
Period.
like I mean, I understand, yes, there's like the pay difference, like people already look at you a certain, but I don't know. It's like, so I guess it's like, are we justified in expecting more, or are we putting these businesses at an automatic disadvantage when you go in expecting more from them just because they're a black business? That's like, is that not the same as somebody on the other side of things already assuming the worst, or assuming it's less than because it's a black business? Is that not technically the same?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And then that's bad when we do this. Like some
yeah.
people will, well, no, I don't know. I about to say some people, some of our own people won't go to a black business. Like they'll choose to go to other businesses because it's a black business. Like, well, no, these people been doing it longer. I'm not gonna go let a black person. I'm not gonna let a black person do my nails. The Asians been doing it. I'm not gonna let it, like stuff like that. I don't know how many people actually say that. That's just the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, because I mean, the Asians do
Or,
do our nails.
yeah.
There are some other races that do nails, but we are used to. Yeah.
Okay. So
Mm-mm-mm.
that answers that question. So we possibly are setting them to a higher standard, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
right or wrong. Um, um, let's see, because so black businesses also sometimes come with the stereotype of bad customer service. Why? Like, are they letting
Mm.
a few bad,
I
a
think
few bad eggs ruin the whole?
I think so. I think so. I think that because they've run into a couple horrible situations with black businesses that a lot of black businesses just get, unfortunately, it's crazy. I
So
wish
is
everybody
there?
would think like that.
You're right. So is there a certain way? Well, no. I mean, well, I'm gonna finish the question, but is there a certain way a black business should conduct themselves to like avoid, like, matter of fact, should a black business have to go out of their way to prove, hey, we're one of the good ones? Like they shouldn't have to do that, right?
No, you should just do what you're supposed to do. Just do what you're supposed to do. Have integrity. Have some great customer service. Have respect for your people, your clients, and do what you're supposed to do. You don't have to do more. Like they are gonna notice it.
Yeah.
Okay. Just like what's the name is noticing the restaurants that are actually good. Like
Yeah.
people are gonna be like, oh yes, they you don't have to do extra, just do right.
True. You okay? Yeah.
And people will put you on the map. People will put your name out there. It'll be word of mouth. And oh yes, go to this person. Go to this person. Yes, they are the bomb. So yeah.
Okay. I agree. Do now in some cases, so you mentioned the hairstylist. Are the in some cases the people be doing too much with their attitudes or with their how they handle customers or even like the environment they set up within their business. Like it might not be, I don't want to say clean, but I can't think of another word. Like it might not be as pristine as their counterpart.
Hmm.
And like is that their should well you should want your business to look good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people don't care though. Cuz maybe they think
Hmm.
like they're being relatable
Or they just don't
or
realize that
or they weren't ready to be in business.
or
Or
something. I've run into that a couple times, and I was just like, I don't even want to sit here, but I made the appointment and I paid my deposit, so
oh man.
that was another thing.
Um
We didn't used to have to pay no deposits. That I guess because people be canceling and stuff like that
yeah, especially
nowadays.
if it requires some kind of prep. I know like braiders got to get hair or separate hair and stuff. I don't know what they got to do for locks. Um
Yeah, I
but
had to make a deposit, but yeah, just take pride in your business. Everybody, no matter who you are,
yeah.
take pride in your business and do the best that you can, and just have respect for everybody, and just be excellent in what you do. Okay, your work will do the talking. Okay, what you do will do the talking, and everybody will fall in place. Word of mouth, spread the word, and yeah. So yeah, just do right, y'all. Please, y'all do right. Do right. Okay. Like
Okay.
every day I be thinking of what else can I do to be just a better business person for my business.
Mhm.
What else can I do to serve my clients? I think about that all the time.
That's
I think
good.
about it. Write it down, make lists. Everybody should
Oh,
always be thinking.
I mean, if you're especially like if you're a customer centric business, like your business relies on customers, you should wonder how you can serve them better. Um, like I understand, things happen and customers don't always be right. So they try you
Absolutely.
and you have to decide how you want to respond. Um, but also at the same time, business is business. Like,
Have you ever been tried by a customer?
nah.
Oh,
But
I
mine
have.
my business isn't as customer face like my retail. Like and it's you know web. Well, I guess I for design whenever, but no, I haven't had that experience. Like
Well,
I do
yeah.
more interaction when somebody needs content or a design than I
Yeah.
have I don't have as much interaction on the retail side. So like for the brand. Um so no, I haven't had to deal with that. Have you?
People try me in other ways. Like they'll try me. For everyone that does not know, I'm a photographer.
Mhm.
Some people will. Uh, let's see, book me for an engagement, but bring their family. Like, well, can we
Oh,
get a couple pictures with? No, no. You book a family session. This is an engagement session, but people will do that. Try to like squeeze in like the rest.
Lord. So
People will do
okay,
that.
I'll hold off on my other question. I was about to ask. That leads me to this. Like, would they try that with a vanilla photographer, you think? Or they like, oh, give us the hookup. Like, do
I
people
don't
be looking
know, and I would like
for
to ask.
discounts? Like, yeah, that's what I be like. Do they expect you to like give them the skin discount or like Do they automatically go hoping for the hookup or whatever when it's a black business and they wouldn't even think to ask it for
You know
another business?
what? I feel that when people either know you or
Mm,
know of you or whatever y'all talked before or whatever,
mhm,
some people do feel like, oh well, I could get over on her a little bit, or I don't have to go through the process correctly,
mm.
or and I'm like, no, you have to go through my website. No,
Yeah,
don't text me. Do me like you do those stores or in any other service. That it's like I know
so
you know of me or know me,
yeah,
but let's respect the process of the business. Like, do what if you want to book, go to the website.
yeah,
If you got a question, email me. Cause half the time I don't have like my client's phone number saved in my phone.
mm,
I do check my email all the time, but some people know me and they'll, hey, I'm a cash app you. No, you're not. No, you're gonna go through the process correctly, and there's a reason for that because I through that process I'm getting information for other stuff that I may need or it's a tax purpose or whatever. Like this information that I need.
yeah,
So you sending me cash app or you just giving me cash or like no go through the actual process. But yeah, just treat every business the same, okay?
yeah,
Don't treat Brandon Myers Photography different from Gucci and Coach. Like you're not gonna go in there and be like, hey, so can I get a discount on y'all's tote bag? No, you're not. You're not going to do, and they not gonna lower their prices. And I think all businesses should think like that. Like, nope, if this is the price, and if you don't pay that, you're not my client.
yeah.
Period.
So
But yeah.
you think it's more of familiar thing in that instead of a black thing. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's not necessarily a black thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's I know you.
Yeah, I
See.
know, or I know of her, or I went to school with her, or oh, we in the same whatever.
Okay. Do you think they be expecting so like black people's prices to be lower?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Or their friend. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Like they'll
Yes.
try a black. Let's just say they're gonna go to this black cake maker, and then they be like, "Your price is too high," but then a vanilla cake maker, they wouldn't even question.
In my opinion, yes.
Okay.
In my opinion. Now, y'all could let me know in the comments how you feel about that, but I believe, excuse me, that some of y'all be wanting black people business to either like do something different or give y'all discounts or give you free or not be expensive or whatever the case. And then there's other people that's like, nope, I'm gonna pay for your service because I like your
Yeah.
service. Um, but yeah,
So then
yeah.
that makes me wonder: do they respect black businesses as actual businesses, or is that why we always have this black business conversation? Because it's always just seen as a black business, like it's its own sector. It's not. It's not just a business. It's a black
Yeah.
business.
Mm, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Well,
stupid. This
yeah,
whole thing is stupid.
but only so on the other side of that, some of the complaints are valid because we were watching a video where one lady, well, hers was just retaliation. But anyway, she said, if you come into my business and you get an attitude, I'm going to get one right back. And then if you have an attitude and want to speak to the manager, guess what? I'm their manager you got to speak to.
But there's a way to do things and de-escalate. And it, I don't even know if I said that right. De-escalate. I said that right.
Escalate. Yeah.
People go. Some people will have an attitude. You just have to not stoop down to their level. Like you just yeah. I've run into people just with their mind and had attitude.
Hmm.
You know? And now in my mind, I'm like, Now I have to shoot your photos. Okay. I could just take a picture of your husband. Okay. Like,
Look.
don't. No, I did have a client while I was shooting a wedding, and the wife was very. It's like she didn't. Yeah, but I knew the husband though,
Mhm.
but she had an attitude, and I'm just kind of like, now I'm gonna continue to be nice. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you attitude because you giving me attitude. Like, it's your wedding day. Like, don't you want to be happy and free and whatever? And now I'm gonna be my goofy self. Okay, I'm gonna continue. There's just ways to do it. You don't retaliate and act stupid to their level.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, this lady
Like
is crazy.
um
Honestly.
like yeah, I didn't agree cuz but even so I think of course you try to be pleasant at first. Don't automatically have an attitude. And I think that's where some people struggle is like they already don't know how to deal with people, but they have a customer centric
And that's why
type
you should take
business.
some training before you go into a customer service type of job dealing with
Yeah,
people. You
that's
better
what the
take
other
some classes.
was saying. Like she goes in and trains people and sets up their organizations or whatever. But on the other side, so yes, don't have an attitude automatically. But if you are met with attitude, are black business owners expected to like should we have to code switch or alter our response just to avoid the whole angry black business reputation, or should you want to have a different response anyway? Like should you have to alter your response just to avoid, oh, that black business has a bad attitude, or can you respond however you feel? I'm trying to make the question as clear as
you
possible.
no, you're clear.
Oh,
No, you
okay.
should not. You should not respond how you feel because most time we want to cuss you back out. Okay, so no, you would switch that on up. Okay, now me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like the petty switch up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still respectful, but why are y'all taking so long? Well, ma'am, we have this, and this, and this, and we have this going on. We will be right with you in a moment. Can I help you with anything else? Right now, you're yelling. Now you're yelling to the top. I had to be put in that situation,
To know
but
how to
see,
do it.
I'm the petty, respectful person.
Nice, nasty.
Yeah. So, per my email, my previous email, per my previous email, yeah, I've written some email. Haven't you helped me before?
we
Where
can
I
we
was like,
we can let you have it as politely as possible.
"Well, help me,
Listen,
help me."
yeah,
Here's what I really want to say.
I
Yeah,
can.
you
Yeah,
should absolutely never respond how you feel.
mm-mm,
Hmm.
mm-mm.
Do
You
a
got to put
different
it through
way.
some kind of pleasant filter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I help you reword it in a more pleasant way. But we do the same thing for Mama because Mama's blunt too. And, she's got to talk to her parents or whatever, and Mama don't even be meaning to sound the way she sounds. Me or Daddy be like, okay, or say this.
it's like it's like people don't read. People it's like I'm like, did you look at the email?
I get it though, because people they don't follow directions, like you said. They don't read. They
Don't
just
respond, or they'll look at stuff and not do it. So I have to send out forms
yeah,
for to get information to better serve you, to know what's going on, to know where the venue is, to know what time, what I need to put on. Like, you don't want me to show up at the wrong time and late or whatever. So I send out these forms for you to fill out so I know this information. So when I send it out and I see that you looked at it, because I could tell everybody out there that uses my services, I can see when you have looked at it and not responded. Okay. And then it gets to like a couple days before, and it's like not even a couple days before, but or yeah, sometimes. But I will be emailing over a course of time up until the day, and I'm still. And now you're texting me your information of
Oh
where the
no.
venue is, what time it is, what room you're in. I didn't want to bother you on your day at
Yeah.
all. I wanted it to all be done, and I'm just there. Okay. I don't ever want to bother or make somebody do something extra on the day that I have to shoot them.
Yeah.
Ever. So I try to get the information before. But y'all please read. I can't download my photos. Did you read the email? The passcode and the download pin are below the email at the end. I
Some
see
people
people
just don't
screenshot
understand.
and post the pictures, the
Yeah, to
screenshot of the
download
pictures.
it.
I'm like, just download it.
I think that's an old person thing, or do they not be, or not? Let me not say old person, a not so tech savvy person thing.
My
Like they,
process is easy though.
I mean, it is.
It's real. I
We
purposely.
we see stuff as easy sometimes because it just comes to us and it's what we do. I mean, of course,
Like
I've
I
done it.
thought
Listen,
about it.
Brandy Myers Photography is my photographer for my business, for my personal photo. So listen, I've been through the process. I know it is very easy, but I also take into consideration I am very tech centered. A lot of my stuff, so I do wonder. No, it's easy. Yeah, right. If
And
you
that's
read it, it
why
tells you how to do it.
exactly like
But
even when you get into the gallery, it I purposely check that okay, let there be a gallery assist. Let the
mhm.
gallery tell you you do this first, go next, you do this, you do this. It goes to I purposely thought about that because I know that everybody's not tech savvy. So I was like, nope, I'm gonna make it as easy as possible.
People
Nope.
just don't do right. They just
but
don't do right.
you know, but also, but like I say, all businesses just do right. Just do right. Have your customer. If you are not good with people, take a couple classes, a couple training classes or something like go the extra mile to make your business a good business.
Or yeah, if you know you're not good at something, hire somebody that to fill that spot. So if you know you're not good with people, hire a people person. Let everything filter through them. Just don't
Because
even.
because I'm not gonna handle my money. Okay. When I do what I want to do,
Oh yeah,
I'm not doing that.
hire a money
Hello,
person.
finances, accounting. Hey,
Make
need
sure everything's legal and all that, because we don't need you in jail for taxes or whatever the people be going to jail
at
for.
all. Marketing department. You know I know how to do it. Marketing department. Dominique, Dominique. Hey,
Hmm.
I'm gonna pay you to do this.
Like I think at
Yeah.
some point we've talked. I don't know if we talked about it on here. I feel like we might have, and I know DJ has talked about it, but I don't. I think that was a us conversation and not a podcast conversation. But at
Okay.
some point, you've got to figure out like when it's time to delegate. Like even if it's something you can
That
do,
was us.
okay.
Hmm.
Even if it's something you can do, is your plate too full now, right now, to be able to do that? Or is there somebody that can do it better and allow you to focus on what you do well? Like just
Hmm.
because you now something I say in general is just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Cause I'm really thinking about should I get me an editor? Cause it's I need to get it pushed out like immediately because I've been doing everything myself. Designing, editing,
Mhm.
shooting, everything.
Yeah, I mean, at some point you gotta, yeah. What are you willing to let go of the control of? Like,
Everything.
oh,
Where's
goodness.
another shooter? Let me just
It's just my name. Y'all go do the
it's just
stuff.
my name. Yeah.
Lord have mercy. But
Oh
yeah,
man.
like, and I think that's important, especially when your business starts to grow. Of course, in the beginning, you're doing all the things, unless you
Yeah.
got it like that from the beginning to just be paying people, or you like starting out as a partnership or whatever. Like a lot of times, the beginning people end up doing all the things at the beginning, but as you grow, you have to learn like what you're willing to delegate and what you should
Mhm.
delegate. Um,
Yeah.
but excellence should always be the goal in all of those phases. So I
Mhm.
guess my yeah. So the overall question is like, should black businesses, is there a certain etiquette like that we are supposed to focus on, or should the goal for everybody across all the board, all the businesses, whoever, should the
Mhm.
goal just be excellence and good customer service?
Absolutely. Not just black. Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. Okay. Everybody. And I know that we have been through a lot. Okay. And we want to see us successful. So I would like to, I think we do push black business a little bit harder. Come on, but everybody overall excellence, please, excellence. Take some classes, okay? Hire some more people. Wait, do we still want to play that video? We good?
If you want to, I
Okay,
mean,
let me
as when
see.
I brought it up, you didn't
You're
give a
right, I
hint like you were
didn't.
about to play it. So I was like, well, I'll just talk the points.
Well, I'll play this video and then we'll be finished with y'all. 'Cause I don't want to keep y'all super long. Let me see if I get it up, Lord Jesus.
That's
Let's
why I'm like,
see.
you did all that work to get it in here. You might as well let them see it.
End of the day, I'm gonna give you my best foot forward. We're gonna put our best food forward. But if your attitude suck walking in this door, baby, kick rocks. Next time, just pick it up to go.
And that's why a lot of black businesses don't last. Because they have that attitude,
Right.
and that's why people feel like they can come in there and act however. You act however, and it reflects on your customers.
Yes, it does. Left from top to bottom. If I cuss you out, guess who you got to turn to complain to the manager? Me.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like the problem. So
Go ahead, Bevan.
I work in logistics, so what I do is I come in, I build your menu, help you with your bar, help you get set up. The problem is a lot of owners don't even know how to hire. They don't know how to properly vet people, and they don't know how to train them. So it's not really the server's fault. It's really the owner, because you don't know what you're doing. You know
So
how to
if
cook.
you get an employee in and you say, this is how you're going to treat the customers, like a Chick-fil-A, you're going to be respectful, you're going to always be proper with them, then there's a difference. If the
Yeah.
employee lays down the law of the
A
land.
lot of these bars, they literally will open it and then they look for servers and bartenders a week, 2 weeks prior with no proper training. I've seen it a million times. They don't even try. They see the margins of how much money you can make from a bar or a restaurant, and they're like, oh, I want to open a bar because I'm going to be wealthy.
Throwing bodies at it.
Basically,
Let us know in the comments what you feel about that. So it's pretty much, but it's like I said, she was like, we gonna do what we can, but if you come in with attitude, I'm gonna have one back. And when you try to complain, I'm the one you got to complain to. And then the lady beside her is like, and that's the problem. That's the problem with black businesses, or that's why black businesses fail. And so then she was like, I think she does something like she comes in when people start businesses, and she pretty much gets the team ready to be able to know how to navigate and all the things.
Logistics.
Yeah, that's the word. She's does logistics. So yeah, you can let us know what you feel about either of their comments or anybody, because somebody else had something to say in that video too. I think he was just asking a question, but yeah, we
Jesus.
both pretty much disagreed with her getting an attitude back,
Yeah, don't
right?
do that. Don't do that, y'all.
No matter how bad you want to and how bad
Yeah.
they probably deserve it, figure out a way around that for the sake
Yeah.
of your business and onlookers and all of that.
Yeah. Like keep your family and your goals in the forefront. Like if what why you did this in the first place. Don't let this customer make you lose everything that you have. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Respond with respect, even if they not. Turn the other cheek. What Jesus say? What did Jesus say? Slow to anger, slow to speak, and quick to listen. Okay? Read your Bibles. Read your Bibles, okay? But yeah. Anywho, um, y'all let us know what y'all think about this episode. I was mostly upset this whole episode. I'm sorry. But, Keith Lee, keep doing your thing, sir. Like,
Absolutely.
I need to go back and watch your videos so I can go into these restaurants. We gonna do us a food tour too.
Okay. I
Okay.
would enjoy that.
We gonna try to get this together. Y'all make sure y'all check out our Hey Fave adventures. Okay. I think
Yes.
we have one. It's just only one video up of Hey Fave adventures. We have some more videos, but
Oh yeah.
y'all make
Sorry
sure.
for no episode last week, you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So we replaced it.
for you guys that are listening, we did a Hey Fave. We dropped the Hey Fave Adventures instead of a regular episode. So hop on over to
Mhm.
YouTube and watch that. If you were a watcher,
Absolutely.
you knew that and you're caught up.
Yes. And y'all, yeah, just let us know what y'all thought about this episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Um, yeah, let us know. I want to see what y'all think about everything that's been going on and all of the business stuff that's been happening, and it's crazy out here. But yeah, make sure y'all listen to us on all your podcast platforms. Watch us on Spotify and YouTube. And we are going to holler at y'all on the next episode. Okay, I'll make sure I put that video in there so y'all can hear it. Jesus, I'm sorry. All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye.